episode 62 of Credit 101. Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about the things that you guys should do if for some reason your expenses are greater than your income. So, I had this happen to me many times before because I didn't learn about budgeting when I was younger. I didn't know about any of this. I just thought that anything that was in my bank account, I was able to spend. And I started getting a lot of recurring payments on a lot of different things. And I found out I was using a lot of my credit cards because I just did not have a lot of money in my account, a lot of income coming in. So these are a few things that I think that you all should think about doing if you have the same problem. So the first thing is talk to a credit counselor. A lot of times, but I know with a lot of people that I talk to, I say, hey, you need to cut your expenses. Hey, you need to refinance this car. You need to look into actually refinancing your mortgage, paying off your car. I can look at different things like that and say, hey, you need to do these different things, move some stuff around. Also, get some 0% APR credit cards because this can help you out a lot in terms of moving some of that debt over that you're having on your credit cards, because a lot of money could be going towards interest, which it can actually go towards your debt or just paying off those expenses so that you can at least break even, or you can start having extra money left over. So something that you guys should do is definitely talk to a credit counselor. Some people may need to just file bankruptcy too. I see a lot of people that have like a lot of debt out there, and maybe bankruptcy is the answer. I do not try to go the bankruptcy route. Honestly, I remember when I filed bankruptcy, yes, I was able to remove the bankruptcy from my credit reports. Yes, I was able to move forward. But to me, it just hurt a lot of stuff and it just delay your life. And it's not a guarantee you're going to get your bankruptcy deleted too. So I just would like to delay that if you can. I would rather somebody pick up another job and put that extra income towards certain debts. But sometimes it gets to the point where you just need to file bankruptcy, but it's not for everybody. So bankruptcy could be an option for you. Also, consult with a career counselor because you may need to just get a new job. I have been listening to a lot of people on their debt-free journey because, I'm in the process too. I don't want to have any debt, like student loans, any of that, even a mortgage. I don't want that. So I heard a lot of people, they switch careers. They started doing different things and they actually got some people say they got like a 30 to 40% increase in their income by doing this. Also, you could talk to your employer and ask for a raise. Well, make sure you're doing good there. Ask for a raise and let them know that you possibly will have to move around. But, say in a professional way, you probably have to get a new position elsewhere if they can't give you this raise because you need it to be able to live. Also, reduce your expenses. I talked to you guys about how I reduced my monthly expenses of $600. I had to cut a lot of stuff out of my budget, you all, because I just could not pay for these different things, plus pay for debt. And that's a lot of money, $600. $600 is a lot of people's car notes. So I was just so happy to be able to cut that. So you guys definitely have to cut the expenses. I showed you guys a few episodes ago about a free tracker that you guys can use. So you may want to use that, but you need to cut your expenses and you need to actually write down what you're spending money on. Just track yourself for a whole month. And at the end of the month, take yourself out to eat because you're probably doing it anyway. Take yourself out to eat and bring your trackers. I like to sit in the car, kick my legs up, put some music on or put a podcast on, and then just start looking at my budget then. And that's what I did to cut my expenses. I just literally got, I think I went to like Culver's and got a kid's meal because, I don't want to pick up a lot of weight. So I just got a kid's meal and I sat in the car and then started seeing, okay, I need to cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that. And I was down to $600. So definitely do that. This is something huge I think everybody should do. Try to cut your expenses, especially if you're already in debt anyway. And again, you need to reduce and eliminate all your debt. So cut your expenses is one thing, but you need to reduce and eliminate your debt. Like I said, you can move some of your credit card balances to 0% APR credit cards. That is huge. That's something I did too to eliminate my debt. So you can definitely transfer the balance on a lot of these credit cards. They may give you 0% APR for 12 months, 15 months. You can look into Capital One, Discover, Navy Federal. Navy Federal have like a balance transfer thing. I forgot the name of the card. I think it's the Platinum, but don't quote me. Where they have it where I think it's like 1.99% balance transfer. That's the interest rate that you guys are going to be charged. And I think it's no balance transfer fee. So that'll be your APR. So definitely look into doing a balance transfer because that can help you out. And then also call these companies and try to see if you can settle some of your debt. And say, hey, I know I owe you $1,000, but is this some way I can settle it and just pay a lump sum or something? And to me and for me for sure, paying a lump sum on something is way better than just paying a monthly payment. People are like, well, I gotta wait when I got to pay little monthly payments. But yeah, in the long haul, you're going to pay more money. And I'd rather just get that discount up front by settling the debt than pay monthly payments on that. So let's go to episode 63. In this episode, we're going to talk about what you should do with your income and your money when you have enough money to pay your bills and you have money left over, like what you should actually do with that extra money. So that's where I'm at. So let me talk to you guys about that in episode 63.